Know your worth. Know who you are. Kings and queens, that's who you are. And if you guys mess around with peasants, don't be mad when you become peasants yourself. Don't be mad at no one else but yourself. Because if you set your standards low, low is what you will get. Hi guys, welcome to Nordic Dip Coaching. And I'm so excited to get this video out, especially with Valentine's Day, just around the corner. We really need to talk about relationships, love, marriage, just my views, guys. So don't come for me. This is all my views. And this is the purpose behind this channel, is for me to express my views on certain topics, on certain matters. So today's topic is a real important one because we really need to understand our views on what love is and what a relationship should be like is totally false. It's not real. So let's get right into it.
Way too lit, diamonds what it costs. Yeah, we dripping, got the sauce, you like Steph Curry.
If you want to know who someone is dating and how that person is as a person, see how they change. If you have a friend that is dating someone new, right? And you see that friend is starting to pick up like just bad traits. That friend is not who that friend used to be. That friend is constantly now all the time broke, constantly negative, constantly going through something, and they just got in a situation. You clearly know that the person that they're with is not the right person, or is not the right person for them. So I want to start this conversation by just stating that when we get into a relationship with somebody, that person is supposed to be a positive change. And a positive change in a aspect meaning they are supposed to upgrade you. They are supposed to make sure that your life goes a little smoother. They are supposed to be a team player, right? Because we all know if you're in a team, you have that extra push. You have that extra support. Relationships are supposed to be teams, okay? If you are with a team player and that team player is holding you back in whatever situation, whether it be financially, mentally, and physically, you are on the wrong team. You are supposed to be with somebody that is going to make sure that you excel in life, that you are your best person. And so many times, and this is so important, we are with people that do not want to see us grow, that are scared that we're gonna win the race and they're not. Here's another thing. A lot of times we back ourselves up, right? So that way we can say, you know what? I love you so much. I want you to win this race. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna sit on the side. I'm gonna drink my little water. I'm gonna drink my little coffee, and I'm gonna let you win because I want to see you win. You will see that that person will never win that race because that person doesn't have the skills to. That person doesn't have the mentality to push forward like you do. So when you see that you are excelling and the person you are with is not, that's a real issue. That's a real problem. Because what happens is you become a small me. You become a person that is like, you know what? I'm not gonna do these things because if I do these things, it's gonna cause conflict within my relationship. If I am the best mother, if I am the best father, if I am the best employee in my business, if I get a promotion, now I gotta deal with my partner thinking I'm too good. Now I gotta deal with the repercussions of negativity, of jealousy. A lot of times we end up being with jealous people and we don't even realize it, right? We call it toxic traits. It's really not toxic. It's, again, you are on a team with somebody that cannot compete with you, that cannot say, you know what, we're gonna roll, we're gonna push as a team. And that's the biggest problem that I see. Too many successful people are with people that are not on the same league, right? And what you have to understand is people that are not on the same league as successful people, they will love you. They will, sell you this dream. They will be your end and all. And they play on your insecurities of wanting love, wanting a relationship, wanting all those things, to where you say, oh my God, and this person loves me so much, I have to be with this person. I have to give my all. And that's not the case, guys. You really have to understand that being in a relationship, that person is not here to make you happy, right? That person is not here to fill that hole that you have in your heart. That person's not here for that. It's a school. We are supposed to learn from our partners. We are supposed to become better people because of our partners. Our partners are supposed to bring us joy. Yes. Our partners are supposed to be there to comfort us. They are not here to feed that part of you that is not good because they want to see you just as low as them. And it's so sad to see when someone that has so much going for them and is such a loving person become this deteriorated soul. All of their bad traits are being praised by their partner. I love it when you're a nasty person. I I love it when you do things just the way I would do things. I love it when you let all those traits that I have show. A toxic person will nurture that. And then you will start seeing that that person that was successful and loving and caring and just such a beautiful soul change into their partner. And then you'll say, wow, like that's not you. And you could see their partner in them. So many times people in those situations will say, oh yeah, this person's mad at me because I'm with someone now and I'm with this person now and I can't give all my free time to you. No, that's not the case. 9 times out of 10, people are saying that you have changed because you have changed, and it's not a positive thing. Like, you're changing is not a positive change. You're changing means that you are no longer being that person that you was for other people, and now you are giving all of your energy to this one person. Because let me let you know something. A person that cares about you, sees that you care about other people, they are going to praise that. They are going to say, hey, you guys have a really good friendship. I want you guys to continue to have that friendship. I don't want to ruin it. I want you to excel because I think that's a genuine friend. They are not going to try to push you into this box, right? They are not going to try to isolate you from the people that really care about you. And this is why isolation happens. Because when someone is being a toxic person and when someone is not wanting other people to tell the person that they're with, like, hey, you're with a toxic person, here is the reasons why. What the toxic person will do is try to isolate you from your friends, from your family, from anyone that wants the best for you, because they know that they're gonna be told about themselves and they don't want that. So they're gonna start feeding you with things like, please don't talk about our relationship. Please don't tell people about the things that I asked you to do. How about this? Why don't you just not chill with that friend no more because that friend is no good for you? How about if you not do these certain things? I need you. I need your time. I need your freaking energy. And this is where we come from, being with an energy vampire. The worst thing you can do is be with the energy vampire. They rely on you for everything, to where you're depleted, to where you have no time for no one else. You have no space. All of that space that you had for your friends and your family can no longer be obtained, because now you have this energy vampire that is pretty much like, you want my love, if you want my respect, if you want me to freaking be on this team with you, you gotta be on this team with me all day, every day. And this is a 24-hour job. And that's like, hold up. I want to be on this team. But at the end of the day, as you know, teams, they have to interact with other team players. They have to be around other people. And the worst thing you could do is be isolated in your relationship. That's like such a bad thing, because I'm gonna let you know one thing. All those people you had in your corner before you got into that situation, they're gonna be there. But that person that you're with might not. Because if it's underneath limitations and restrictions, and if you don't abide by their restrictions, then that's it. Relationships are here to teach us how to be better people and to communicate with the opposite sex. That's why we are in relationships. But you have to love yourself first. You have to find happiness within yourself first. I do things that make me happy that my spouse does not agree with half the time. He sometimes feels away, but he will never tell me I can't do those things. He will never tell me I can't see certain people. He will never tell me I can't do the things that make me happy, because if you want me to be happy on this team, on this relationship, then I gotta be happy first. I gotta come into a relationship confident, happy. And you gotta come into this relationship confident, happy. So that way we can both try to manage, because relationships are extremely hard, especially when you are a bossy person like me. Like, I'm extremely bossy and my partner is extremely bossy. So we're constantly trying to boss each other, and it causes a lot of conflict. But just knowing that, hey, you deal with your personality, I deal with mine. Be with someone that loves family, puts family first. If you are with someone that is just not family oriented, just not about bonding and about spending time with your family, and inverse, you spending time with their family, that's not the ideal relationship, because all you have is family, right? All you have is the bonds that you shared with all of your relatives. And if that becomes broken, let's say that you and your partner breaks up, those bonds are shattered. And that's your family, guys. That's all you have. So make sure that you are with someone that honors family. Now let's go to marriage, because I'm gonna have to drink some coffee for this, guys. I get asked all the time, are you married? You know, why are you not married? Okay, I have never been the girl to have this envision of a wedding and a white dress. I have always been the girl that was like, I just want the ring. Then I actually started going to people's weddings and I was like, okay, this is nice. It was not as personal as I thought it would be. I realized it was more about everybody else and not about the two people getting married. My views in marriage is this. Marriage was basically set up as, I'm gonna take your daughter, right? I'm gonna provide a life for her. And if something happens to me, she has the house, she has the bank accounts, you know, she has all of that stuff. A lot of people are getting married with people that have a lot of, I'm telling you, a lot of baggage. And they end up being hurt behind it. They end up having to deal with cleaning up the mess. They end up having to deal with all of the financial losses they have to take because of a marriage. I don't think the government should tell you, okay, you guys are married, you guys have a communion. I don't think that's okay. I think it should be set between two parties. You know what? I love you, you love me. That's it. That there's a bond that cannot be broken. And I believe in just doing something small. Going somewhere, both of you talking to God and telling God, you know, I want us to be together. I want us to have this communion and just asking God to just bless that your relationship. I believe in that. Everyone should choose and do what they want. Then it becomes a thing like, are you just with me because now we're married? Are we just in this communion because you feel like, and if we leave, it's going to be such a hard process? You guys already know that the rates of people that actually stay together after marriage is so like, it's so small to where I'm really convinced, like, how good is it really to be married? Like, how good is it? For me, I'm not about clout, right? So I don't need the pictures. I don't need to invite 100 people to share just to show them like, hey, we are official. Because if shit's gonna happen, it's gonna happen whether you're not married, and it's gonna happen whether you are married. Shit is just gonna happen. Build something that is very personal between you guys and set standards. And I have this video right here. Set standards, have expectations on your partner. If people are telling you about your partner, people are saying constant things and you feel like it's not true, it's true. If multiple people are telling you negative things about your partner, I think you need to actually take heed to it and listen, because people that love you are not gonna lie, especially close ones to you. They want to see you happy. They want to see you strive. So if they're telling you, you know what, I don't really think that partner is good for you, take heed to that. And if you want to still be with that person, own that. Like, stop trying to sugarcoat everything. Stop like trying to make excuses for your partner. Own that you really don't care a lot about yourself and you want to just basically live this life for your partner. Own that. People would respect you more for just owning it instead of always playing the victim, always making it seem like you didn't know and all this other stuff. You know who you are with better than anyone else. And this is a time to actually love, time to actually embrace one another. I feel that being with someone is a teaching lesson for you to love, for you to see how much you can love someone unconditionally, to where you both can kind of say, you know what, I don't like this aspect about you, but I love you and I'm gonna try to work with you. If you see that the aspect of this person doesn't just start and doesn't just end with you, and it is tripling down to everyone that you know, it's no longer about you. It's no longer about what you're going to accept. Everyone else is looking at you like, I'm not accepting this. Like, you want to be with that person, be with that person, but I'm not dealing with it. And that's something that you have to understand. That's not something for you to be like, oh, you know, I'm not talking to this one no more because, and they always got something to say about this and this, and they always got something to say about this and this, and this person is just jealous of what we have. I'm just gonna be real. It's very rare that people are really jealous. And the people that think that people are jealous of what they have is the people that are in the most toxic situations. Because I know firsthand, I want to see people happy. I want to see people in a loving relationship. I want to see people thriving. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Like, I love to see movies where it's always a happy ending. A lot of people like to see those same movies. We love that whole romance. We love that whole just happy ending sequel. If you feeling like people are jealous of you, I don't really think they're jealous of you. I just think that they know that you can do a lot better and they're just trying to help you. And that's where we come in wrong. Sometimes we need to take a back seat and let people do what they're gonna do. Because the worst thing is, you can get involved in someone's relationship issues, then you have problems with their partner, and then they get back together. And now you can't go out to eat with this person, you can't go to no functions because you like, because of all of your toxic ish, now me and this person is not getting along. That's the worst thing you could do. Sit back, let people deal with their own ish. Tell them one time, like, I don't think this is a good situation for you. If they are like, you know what, I'm happy, I want to be with this person, all right, if the person wants to be in that situation, let them be, guys. Just let them be. At the end, they will learn. And, you know, all that you can do is just know that sometimes people really, well, not even sometimes, a lot of times people do not choose their selves. People choose another person before themselves. And this world that we live in goes by so fast, and you don't want to be that person at the end of your days and you see that you gave your all to someone that would never do it to you. Never, okay? Or just stop playing victim. Just stop. I'm just gonna be frank. I have lost a lot of friends that are in toxic situations, like really toxic situations, because they cannot be a friend to me, not share themselves, because they are with someone that will not allow that. They are with someone that is like, don't you dare, don't you even freaking dare. You have the day off, you spending it with me. You got a little extra money, we gonna go out. And to me, that's insane, right? People should always be an upgrade. And this is the point of this video. Be with someone that's gonna upgrade you. You have the career, you have all these things going for you, but you are with a clown. And those clowns can be a female or a male. But don't be with someone to where people look at and be like, getting older and you still playing these games with these little toxic ass people. You still didn't learn that you need to be with someone that's actually gonna lift you up. Like, you still didn't learn that. And that's embarrassing, guys. You already passed all of your teenage years. You had already passed all of your 20s, and you still dealing with the same type of guy. Asking yourself, why am I still going through the same situations? You are going through the same situations because you're dealing with the same type of person. And it only upgrades but this much. This much. Maybe now you're with someone that can cook and before you wasn't. But they still toxic and they still broke and they still don't have any dreams of getting a profession, any dreams of excelling in a company, any dreams of telling you, babe, these are my goals for the future. These are the things that I want us to do and I'm gonna help us do it. They still ain't doing that, but you still decide to get in these situations. Just hope you guys learned something in this video. Valentine's is here. Show love. Make it about you guys, right? Make it about learning, hey, how can we excel in life? How can we become a better power couple? How can we transition and just flourish? Flourish for our family, flourish for our kids, flourish for our society. Those are the things that you really need to have conversations about. And those are the things that I want you guys to think about during Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching. And again, I love you guys so much. Bye.
Too lit, way too lit. Diamonds what it costs. Yeah, we dripping, got the sauce. You like Steph Curry above. Stay my money, that's 10 feet. Rockin' a regular V-Lone T. I get bands, you know what I mean. I get bands, you know what I mean. I get bands, you know what I mean. Walking the spot and parts so clean. So much green like it was a matrix. Chillin' with God, I ain't meant to insane. Chillin' with God, we hanging above. Got good energy like a dove. They was hating on me, now they should love. Diamonds shine like stars.